Right. Everything is love. The pressure on. I remember bringing up at home. Make it little just to make it known. Steady, ready, better watch your tone. When I was 5'7", I was breaking. I had a 5'7", now I want the chrome. 9/11, I was in my zone. Lose the argument or lose your dome. Keep cool, ain't no running up. Oh, damn, now I'm coming up. They coming to kiss me, you dumb or what? You drawing, you done enough. They told me don't rush it, just wait my time. Paying attention, I see the signs. Coming right to me like Amazon. No time for distractions, I'm on the grind. Little shorty, your ticket, she know she fine. Got a couple of so never mind. They throwing this shade cause they know I shine. Reason I'm going in no time.
I sense a disturbance in the Force, Lord Tazadak.
Sucky ways you keep fantasizing. I just go get it, don't think about it. Don't make it an issue, it ain't a problem. Not too much talking, just organizing. One Westward, no way around it. Heavy, so you know I'm grounded. Too sturdy, I'm well rounded. Tunnel vision, I don't see a challenge. Get a minute, I'm killing it. Case closed, I don't need a gavel. No, you hate it, don't even matter. New page, still the same time.
Mike, but just never forget that I do not. Always have that fresh in your mind. That I feel absolutely nothing for your pain and your problem. Because I know that all of your pain and problems are a test to make you stronger.
I live in a world where we coincide. If you're not ready, then stay inside. You drowning away, you're gonna ride. You stick to the end, you get glorified.
Seeing if you're gonna step up in what's world, you're gonna run.
Stick to the end, you get glorified. Let's make it official, I'm one of them. One of the greatest, is no exempt. It took me a minute to figure it out. I was struggling, get it made a man. I shuffled the deck and I play my hand. Just give me a reason to put them on you. Didn't believe that I had me a vision. Should I believe that you niggas loyal? We giving up game, they fumbling plays. I'm tired of talking, I'm racked out. Before we started, they tapped out. I jumped in my duffel and blacked out. What you witnessing is elevation. Glory road to my destination. The haters, it's a celebration. And I put that on my reputation. When the fall, this is a demonstration. You're sick and I know they hate it. One Westward every season. Hot boy, this dedication. I'm giving game, I don't need favors. Going against us, you won't see the danger. You ain't family, you a damn stranger. I'll beat your ass, I don't need a baby. I don't got time for excuses. I'm plotting on making the killer. I'm getting the feeling, they know that I'm coming, I'm running. Let's get to the business. I was still playing my post. Taking the rim like diesel. Don't run with too many people. I don't feel none of us equal. None of us equal.
And there are some brothers and sisters that know that so much, they would never leave. They would never abandon you. Since you have to stay alive here, they'll stay alive with you.
I live in a world where we coincide. If you're not ready, then stay inside. You drowning away, you gonna ride. You stick to the end, you get glorified. What's world? You stick to the end, you get glorified.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.
All right, we good to go? Hey, clap it up, everybody. Clap it up. Lord in Christ. This is the I.S.U.P.K Wednesday night law class. This is the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, where we are led by Commanding General YAHANNA. He is the leader for all Israel. You understand? There's no question about that. Tonight's class, we're going to talk about who are God's chosen people. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are God's chosen seed, man. The Lord has set His love upon you and upon you only. And it's crazy that this topic is so needed today, because we got fake Israelites teaching that God's covenant, His love, is set upon other nations, which is totally not true. You understand? And that's why we got to thank our head, our leader, Commander Junior Hunter, for keeping this truth the same, not changing from what he was taught. You know what I'm saying? Because we got brothers now who was there when he was there, who was teaching something totally different than what they were given. You know what I'm saying? Commander Junior Hunter could have tweaked this truth just a little bit and have these rooms filled up from front to back. You know what I'm saying? Just like IUIC, them purple cats. They changed now. They're women running the show. Packed houses, but they all evil. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no truth in them. GMS, you know what I'm saying? They love touching little kids. Muhammad, you know what I'm saying? They got a spirit of Muhammad on them. They want to marry little kids. Sakari, good night. You know what I'm saying? the allegations still coming out on them. Every month there's a new member doing something too freaky. You understand? Regular sex ain't good enough for them no more. You know what I'm saying? They taking it too far. And they taking it too far being evil with it. You know what I'm saying? Seducing God's chosen people to follow in the evil doctrine. And that's why it's so important that the I.S.U.P.K pushes this truth. Because while we have to battle against Christianity, Christianity is everywhere. And Christianity tells us that everybody is equal. Christianity tells us that God loves everybody. But that is nowhere in the Bible. Christianity is not in the Bible. What's in the Bible is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, Native Americans, you are God's chosen people, nobody else. Christ's gonna come back and redeem those people only and nobody else. You understand? So tonight we're gonna touch on a few topics. First, we're gonna start with Genesis 17 and 19. We're gonna prove who's the chosen seed first. All right? Come on with it, Pop.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 19. And God said, Sarah thy wife shall bear the son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant.
For what?
For an everlasting covenant.
For an everlasting covenant. There's no end to this covenant that the Lord is giving Isaac. Come on.
And with his seed after him.
And with who?
With his seed after him.
And with his seed after him. Meaning his family, his lineage after him. His lineage comes down to only one nation of people. And that's the Israelites. So like about that, Pop. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Hold on, sorry, if I could. Give me 1 Corinthians 16 and 17.
You said 16 and 17, sir?
Yes, sir.
This is the book of First
Chronicles 16 and 17.
Chronicles. This is the book of First Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 17. And hath confirmed the same to Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant.
Read that again.
And hath confirmed the same to Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant.
That's right. He gave the law to Jacob. You know what I'm saying? And to Israel, what?
For an everlasting covenant.
An everlasting covenant, man. And that covenant rests with only one people. You know what I'm saying? The Israelites. Today, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. If I could, man, give a shout out to Officer Tazadak out there. You know what I'm saying? Controlling the channel. You know what I'm saying? It's a long ride. You know what I'm saying? All right. Give me First Chronicles 17 and 22. And here's something that everybody reads in the Bible, but everybody skips over. Let me ask a question. Who is the God of the Bible the God of? Who is the God of the Bible the God of?
He's the God of the he's the God of the children of Israel.
I need to be more specific. Yeah, I agree, you're right. But there's a certain phrase that's said throughout the Bible of who he's the God of.
The God of
The
Abraham,
lost sheep.
Isaac, and Jacob, sir?
Who's that? Pop, go ahead, say it again.
The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, sir?
Get that brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob only. You understand? That's it. Give me that First Chronicles 17 and 22.
This is the book of First Chronicles, chapter 17, and verse 22.
Uh-huh.
For thy people Israel didst thou make thy own people forever.
Uh-huh.
And thou, Lord, becamest their God.
Right. The Lord, we became the Lord's people, and he became our God. He's the God of our forefathers, and it fell directly upon us. You understand? Every nation has a God. Every nation does. Every nation has a God, and that God usually looks like them. You understand? Now, for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, every God that we follow do not look like us. Those gods look like the oppressors that's trotting upon us. You know what I'm saying? Who has their boots on our neck. That's who those gods we follow today look like. Give me Amos 3:1. Amos 3:1.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1.
Come on.
Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Oh, who?
O children of Israel.
Usually when you read a chapter, it tells you who the audience is. Most chapters give you who the audience they're talking about at the beginning of each book or each chapter. It lets you know directly who's being spoken to. Come on.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Against
saying,
2 tribes?
Against the whole family.
Against just half the tribes?
The whole family.
All you niggas. The whole family, man. Come on.
Which I brought up the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of the families of the earth.
You what?
You only have I known of the families of the earth.
The Lord said, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. And why? Because he's the God of who?
The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't know anyone else. Keep going.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Therefore, what?
Will punish you for all of your iniquities.
That's the question, man. How come our oppressor hasn't been punished yet for his crimes?
Because they only deal with Israel.
The Lord only deal with those who signed that contract. When you sign that contract, you know what I'm saying, and you don't keep up your end, you're going to be punished. Today, they mess your credit up, rent us in a company house, knock on the door, and they pack their couch out where you don't keep up your side of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? But what the Lord do to Israel, he punishes us. And if you know anything about these scriptures, Israel gets punished.
Right.
We get punished. Why? Because we love the oppressor. We love these other nations and everything that they do. We think it's so glorious. We think it's sliced bread. Come on now.
I mean, even when you making like a decent amount of money, you still get your ass kicked.
Oh yeah. money does not make you exempt from these curses. You know what I'm saying? We got Kanye West. He has money, right?
A lot of it.
The so-called small hats whooping his ass. You understand? I saw him being fed by a so-called oppressor one day, being spoon-fed to embarrass him. You understand? And then when you do have that money, you forget about those people you're supposed to love. You forget about those people you're supposed to bring up with you. Their money looks so good. Well, you know, they'll make it. They'll find a way. Come on,
would it be right to say like the Most High, he judges us like immediately, you know, for our wrongs, but with the other nation, he allows their iniquities to go to the full. So when he judges them, he destroys them utterly.
If you want to say that for as far as time, yes, we get judged before them. You understand? But he's letting them do their thing in the earth, letting them get all that clout from, you know what I'm saying, from being evil toward us. And when our king comes back, he's going to smite them. And look, give me Romans 9. And that's what the Lord did with Pharaoh. He let Pharaoh gain that power so that the Lord could be glorified when he destroys them.
9:1.
9 and 1 second. You can start at 13. We'll start at 13 just to keep it real.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved,
Who?
but Esau, Jacob have I loved,
Mm-hmm.
but Esau have I hated.
Jacob have I loved. Jacob, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the Lord, he throughout the Bible, he's saying he loved you only. God damn, like how much, what else was nigga do for you? You know what I'm saying? All through the Bible, he's telling you, I love only you. And that's it. No one else. Come on.
So like you said, this is the New Testament too.
It's a new child, man. That'll hurt a Christian. Just saying that alone will have a Christian in the corner crying. Why? Because he don't see the New Testament being hateful. You know what I'm saying? But it says, Jacob have I loved. And we've been talking about who this covenant was only given to. But go ahead.
Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
But who?
But Esau have I hated.
Who was Esau?
President, I can't say it to say what I want to say.
We in the truth. We are scholars in here. We can change it up. We know how to look from the Caucasus. You know what I'm saying?
Caucasus Mountain.
Yeah, there are different ways to point them out.
The clear
You know
people.
what I'm saying? The clear people. We can say that. You know what I'm saying? The devil that the Bible speaks of. Those are the people that the Lord hates, and He hates them. Why? Because of the crimes that they've done to so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? The crimes that they've done. Jump down to verse 17 if I could.
Verse 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up.
He
And
did
that
what
I
for Pharaoh?
might. I'm sorry, Salaki, what you say?
He did what for Pharaoh?
For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up.
I raised up Pharaoh for the same purpose. Come on.
That I might shrew. Salaki. That I might shrew. The part I left off on. Even for the same purpose, raise thee up, that I might shrew my power in thee.
Mm-hmm.
And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
I'll tell you something. The Lord let Pharaoh get raised up real high, thinking Pharaoh going around telling people he a God. You know what I'm saying? The Lord let him build himself up just so the Lord can bring him down, and so the Lord get that glory. You understand? That's the whole reason. And He's doing the same thing with our oppressor today. Man, let him go to the moon. It's cool. Let them dig all the way down to the sea. Let them build submarines and check out the waterway at the bottom. Let them do all that. When our king comes back, he's gonna tear this place apart. Look, the scriptures say Babylon's gonna be destroyed in 1 hour. 250 years of building, of making prosperous, of destroying and pillaging. You know what I'm saying? Lying and cheating will be destroyed in 1 hour. All that work you done put in, all that you've been telling a lie for 250 some years, it's gonna be destroyed in 1 hour. And He's gonna do that only because of the crimes they've done against His chosen people. You understand? We ain't got to pick up no guns to fight them. We ain't got to go out, and beat up random oppressors for no reason. We ain't got to do none of that. Why? Because our God is real. Our God fights our battles. You got them Arabs. Them Arabs get real mad at you and will fly an airplane into a building real quick. They have to do that because why? Anybody know why? Why do the Arabs have to get into a plane and fly themselves into a building?
Jihad.
But why? But why do they have to do it? That's correct. It's called a jihad. But why do they do it?
Because they believe that they have a reward from their God. 40 virgins or some, 40 virgins in heaven. You know what I mean? They think that that's how they get into heaven. That's
Okay, so what the answer I'm looking for is because their God is not real. They have to fight for themselves because their God is not real. The white man got to build a massive army and go over there and kill millions of people. Why? Because their God is not real. You know what I'm saying? Buddha ain't coming back to fight no battles for Moab. You know what I'm saying? Japanese wish a nigga named Goku would come out the sky and, you know what I'm saying? Spirit bomb America. You know what I'm saying? They do those things because their God is not real. Now, all we gotta do is, man, put that pork down. Don't make that sister a whore. Don't be a whoremonger. You understand? Put that. They niggas love shrimp. Put that shrimp down, man. And watch how it happens down there overnight. How we become the greatest people on the earth. Go ahead.
What you saying is heavy. I had seen a video of Finesse two times saying vulgar language towards the Most High because he was upset about his situation, and then a lot of people was reposting it saying that he wrong for that. We gonna cancel him, but y'all do the exact same thing. When you break laws, you doing the exact same thing. You just saying it indirectly.
Get that brother hand. Well said. Well said. Well said. You spit on the Lord, man, when you go against what he said to do. You know what I'm saying? And look, following these laws is not hard. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not hard, man, to not eat catfish. Well, salmon is delicious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Flounder. You know what I'm saying? Rum, if you got anything to say, you do your thing. Just chime in. You know what I'm saying? Those things are delicious. When I first stopped eating pork, I was like, damn, what I'm gonna eat now? Steak is delicious. You know what I'm saying? They got different types of steak, different cuts. As Taza like to say, they got different cuts of steak. I found out after I put that pork down.
And they love shrimp. Salaki, sir, they love shrimp so much. Crab so much. Cod literally has the same texture as crab.
Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't know the history behind those things. They used to feed prisoners those things. Crabs, lobster, shrimp, and all that. They used to feed it to prisoners. You know what I'm saying? Until they woke up and be like, we can feed it to Israelites and allow them to sin. And in allowing them to sin, we're going to keep our power. The longer we sin, the longer they stay in control. You understand? Anything else in that scripture? Give me Isaiah 41:8. The other brother, give me Isaiah 44:1-2.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob.
But who?
But thou, Israel, art my servant. Jacob, who I have chosen.
Hold on, he chose everybody?
Jacob, whom I have chosen.
Come on.
The seed of Abraham, my friend.
The seed of Abraham, man, my friend. The Lord called Abraham his partner. He never said that about Esau. You know what I'm saying? He said that about our forefathers only. And I'm telling you, we such good slaves, man. So we want to give the covenant that our forefathers signed for us and give to other nations. We want to give being the greatest people on the earth to other nations. John 3:16, it's a beautiful scripture. We swear it's for white people. We swear it's for Africans. But no, it's really for that brother who's on drugs. That brother who harmed another brother or sister who's aborted their babies. That's what John 3:16 is for. It's for Israel. Israel only. Come on, next reader, what you got?
I didn't catch what you told me to pull up, Salaki.
You know what? Isaiah 44:1-2.
Throw out.
Wrong. Give me Psalm 89-34.
This is the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I chosen. Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb.
He did what?
Formed thee from the womb.
The Lord say he formed us from the womb, man. Come on.
Which will help thee fear not, O Jacob, my servant.
Come on,
and
man.
thou just run whom I have chosen.
Right. The Lord will help us. Fear not, Israel. The Lord chose us from the womb. We ain't even hit the earth yet, and the Lord was dealing with us. He chose us. You can't beat that. You understand? You can't beat that. Come on, Ron, give me what you got.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 89, verse 44. Thou hast made his glory to cease and cast his throne down to the ground.
So like if I could, 89 and 34. That was my bad. 89 and 34. So like
This book of Psalm, chapter 89, verse 34. My covenant will I not break.
my what?
My covenant will I not break.
The Lord's gonna hold up his end. Come on.
Nor alter the thing that is gone out of my lips.
He's gonna always keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna change up on us. He ain't gonna switch it up like we do. Go ahead, come on.
What you had said on Isaiah 44:2, General Muhammad had gave an excellent breakdown on that before. He was saying that, like, based on saying that when he formed us from the womb, we went through an unbearable pain of childhood that the Most High God basically gave us, and throughout that pain, Satan is basically trying to make you feel like that is no help that is coming to us, but you know what I'm saying? He is going to help us. It's just you got to be patient about it.
That's right.
And follow these laws.
That's right. Give him a hand. Yeah, that brother, it's serious business with it. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Ron, read that one more time, Ron, before we move on.
This book of Psalm, chapter 89, verse 34. My covenant will I not break, nor alter the thing that is gone out of my lips.
Right. The covenant he made with our forefathers, the covenants that have been made with his seed after that, to the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the Lord said he ain't gonna break that. He's gonna uphold his pact. He's gonna do his job. He's gonna do his part. We fail at doing ours. Give me Deuteronomy 28.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And shall it come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on the high above all nations of the earth.
The Lord say if we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, he will set us high above all the nations on the earth. Christianity teaches that everybody is equal. That is nowhere in the Bible. No man is equal. No people are equal, man. You know what I'm saying? And these, okay, so 28, 1 through 14 are all the blessings that the Lord will do for Israel. All the good things. Making us a great people, great warriors, a great economy. You know what I'm saying? If we do what he say. If we do our part in keeping that pact. You know what I'm saying? That's all we have to do. Give me verse 2, right?
Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Verse 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Right, man. Look, we gonna our agriculture life will be, be crazy. Our farm life, with the way we plant all that, it's gonna be great. And the lives that we live in the city life, man, be booming. You understand? Give me verse 7.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 7. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that raise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee on one way and flee before. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before 7 ways.
We're gonna be so great that when those enemies come to attack us, they're gonna run the other way and split up. You know how you run from somebody, you split up so you won't get caught?
Yeah, time.
That's what happens. You ever ran from the police with your friends and y'all go separate ways so you won't get caught? That's exactly what happens in these other nations. You understand? Because why? Our God is with us because we're keeping our part of the contract. That's it. All right, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
This says we will not listen to follow the Lord. Come on.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee, man. You understand? So Deuteronomy 28, verse 15 and down through 68 are all the curses or all the evil things that are going to come upon Israel if we don't follow the Lord. You understand? If we don't keep our credit right with the Lord, it's gonna be bad for us. You know what I'm saying? Renter center's gonna come up, they're gonna take your refrigerator, they're gonna take your kid's PlayStation you've been paying on for 3 years. They come take all that. You understand? Not like y'all know about renter center. Stop all niggas be up in there. Stop all that. Renter center came to me a couple times, you know what I'm saying? I ain't there. You know what I'm saying? No sweat.
Right.
Let's read a couple of these curses right quick, man. Give me jump down to verse 45.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall protect thee till thou be destroyed, because until thou be destroyed.
Come on.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he command thee.
That's right. Give me verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
And what?
And in hunger.
In hunger. We don't have any farms to feed us as a nation. Go ahead.
And in thirst.
In thirst, we don't own no water companies. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
And in nakedness.
Look, we go to Fellas Parella's to buy our clothes. Goodwill, Purple Heart. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go to Purple. I know some of y'all like the Macy's and all that, and you know what I'm saying? Old Navy. You know what I'm saying? But we don't own none of those stores. We have to go to our enemies to cover our nakedness. Keep going.
And in want of all things.
In what?
And in want of all things.
In want of all things. Everything that we want, we have to go to our oppressor to get it. Why? Because we've been put under them now.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, if I may, we don't have to go far because the want is right there in our neighborhoods. You know, all the house stores are run by another nation.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? We might have a barber shop or two. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think no Asian. But Asians out there giving them $5 haircuts too, though.
One of them got me one time. 15 years ago, hold me up. Hold me up. You know what I'm saying? I was mad as hell. I never come back here, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So like you. You know what I'm saying?
All the liquor stores ran by other people, man. Except
Get that brother hand. He showed right. Our oppressor, man, look, he's gonna find a way to take that little money he give you right back. You know what I'm saying? Every other nation devours us. These Asian people own all the hair stores. Black women love that hair. They love them wigs. You know what I'm saying? Look, the Asian people make fried chicken down there better than black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They've learned our secrets. You know what I'm saying? They're going to find a way to get them dollars. You understand? So, look, man, everything we want, we have to go to our enemies. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
He shall put a yoke of iron upon our necks. I know we've all seen Django. They had them brothers with those iron yokes chained to each other. You know what I'm saying? Now we don't have those yokes of iron, and we're still enslaved.
Right.
They've opened the door to the cage, and we still in the cage. You understand? We've been programmed for 500 years to hate our God and to love their ways, to love their culture. You understand? We don't want to be free. We don't want to be that great people that the Lord set his love upon. We're fine being second-class citizens. There's some niggas out here who gonna fight you to be a second-class citizen. I don't want to wake up. Let me sleep. What that song say? Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. From what the Kid and Play House Party?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't wake them niggas up. They gonna fight you. They ain't trying to come out the matrix. Those fake steaks taste good to them. You understand? Give me verse 49.
Verse 49. And the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
Now, the Lord gave us a clue. He gave us a clue of who these people are. Read that from the top.
And the Lord shall send and bring a nation against thee from far.
Hold on. Who sent this nation against us?
The Lord.
The Lord did, right? The Lord did this. And we got to remember who's the one punishing us. Who's the one punishing us?
The Lord.
The Lord is doing that, man. Yes, sis, you can wear weave. It's not a sin. It's okay to wear weave, sis. You tawar. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with what's under that weave either. You know what I'm saying? Straight from the roots. You understand? But keep reading that.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth.
From where?
From the end of the earth.
I'll tell you something. This happened to both the north and southern tribes. You know what I'm saying? It happened to Judah, and it happened to the 10 tribes. The Lord sent a nation from the other end of the earth, man, to come and get us. He sent us when we was on the west coast of Africa. He sent that oppressor, that English-speaking oppressor, to come get us. And what God did they give us?
White Jesus.
White Jesus.
Those 10 tribes was chilling in the Americas. They started seeing who the Lord sent against them, those conquistadors, those Spanish-speaking conquistadors. And what God did they give them?
White Jesus.
And the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
that boy is the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? We were separated on two sides of the world, and that same oppressor came and gave us the same God. You know what I'm
A
saying?
white Jesus and a white Mary, sir.
And the white Mary. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading that.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
What nation? The Bible gives a real clue of who these people are. What nation goes by the eagle? Come on, Bazak.
Esau, the national bird, the U.S. is the eagle.
I'm saying it's the national bird for all of them. All of them follow the eagle. You understand? That's they love to be above everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Like it,
Come on.
If an eagle was to snatch your baby sitting at the park and you kill that eagle, your ass is going to jail.
You're done. You're done.
For a bird.
You're done because that's their mascot. And their mascot has to reign supreme. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
A nation whose tongue they shall not understand. I'm telling you something. They gave us English, and they gave the 10 tribes Spanish. We went through the same hell. All the curses that's in Deuteronomy 28 and 15 on down fits all of us. Fits the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He's mad because we decided to not do right. The Lord sent them because, we've been in many captivities before, right? And we've always kept our culture. What these bastards did was they stripped us of our culture. That's a good priest. Give me Jeremiah 17:4. You forgot who you are. You forgot what God. Okay, Ron, give me Jeremiah 17:4. Pop, give me Isaiah 1:3. You don't know what language you spoke, what foods you ate. Most importantly, you don't know what God you serve. And that is a national crime, man, to be stripped of your culture. They got to be punished for that. They got to be. We've been in many captivities, man. We've always known who we were.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee,
Mm-hmm.
and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Right. Did it?
For you, oh, go ahead, sir.
We are in the land of our enemies. We don't know who the hell we are. We're blindly loving and serving a people who hate us. When the God of the goddamn earth, the goddamn universe, all he wants is obedience, and we can rule with him. We can rule under him. You know what I'm saying? Under our king, of course. Go ahead, Pop. What you got?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, and verse 3. An ox knoweth his owner, and the ass, an ox knoweth his owner,
Come
and
on.
and the ass his master's crib.
The Bible names two of the dumbest animals on the earth: an ox and an ass. An ox knows what? Say it again.
Knoweth his owner.
The ox knows who take care of him. The ox knows who his power is, who feeds him, who nourishes him. The ox knows that. And the ox is a dumb animal. Come on.
Master's crib. But
And
Israel,
a donkey, you can drop off on 290, on 45, and he'll find his way back home.
Right.
You don't know where you come from. You don't know, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. You've been stripped of it. You know what I'm saying? You've been stripped so much you don't even give a damn.
Right.
Come on, now.
Salak, if I may.
Go ahead, huh?
Yeah, so that dates back, to even the Roman times, sir. Like we've been disobeying the Most High, and he sent us to an oppressor that initiated that to where, what I'm saying, we started losing our culture. I got a precept. This is Second Maccabees. If I ain't jumping the gun, sir.
No, you jump the gun. Go ahead. You serve my Lord.
Second Maccabees chapter 6, verse 6.
Come on.
Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
Man.
So back in the Old Testament, when we was disobeying the Most High, he sent us to an oppressor that, that goes along with Deuteronomy chapter 28, to where we start losing our culture bit by bit.
Right.
So now, we to what Officer Gobble said, we don't know where we came from. All we know is the transatlantic slave trade. Oh, my granddaddy from Virginia somewhere. That's all I know.
That's all I know.
Yeah, that's all we know. But when you ask, right? Yeah, when you ask an African man where he from, he gonna tell you all the way down to the hut.
Right.
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria, from the such and such tribe down to the Utu hut.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Even white folk. Yeah, I'm from Scotland on to the whatever rock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But all we know is Virginia, North Carolina.
That's it. All we know is Sunnyside. All we know is South Park, Acres Home,
right.
Richmond. I know my sister in Richmond. You know what I'm saying? That's all we know. Because why? We've been grinded down to dust. Read that scripture again.
Come. This is Second Maccabees out the Apocrypha, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 6.
It's like not you. I'm sorry. Pop. Read that scripture again.
Okay, it's a lot.
My bad, Ron.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Come on.
But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
We don't even consider that we're the greatest people on earth. We don't consider it. We think it. We know how in Japan, these people dressing up like they hip hoppers. R&B is across the world. Every type of music in America comes from us. Our food is copied. You know what I'm saying? All those things. We understand that we're great people, but we don't know that we're the greatest people. We don't know that we're God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Because of these curses, and this is for both tribes, black and brown people, we just completely destroyed, man. We don't even know that we're Israelites. We don't. All we know is love our oppressor. And that's the basis of Christianity. Christianity is really how to love the white man.
Slock, if I may, sir. Somebody named, I'm not saying that first word, but Money 247. He says,
Yeah.
so God mad at the people he sent?
I'm gonna tell you something, Mark. The Lord is gonna destroy the people he sent. Mad ain't even the word. You know what I'm saying? And those people are mad because look, Esau gave up his covenant. He gave it up to us for some porridge, right? He
Right.
gave up, and he's been forever mad that he done that. You understand? He could have just put us in captivity and he been good, but he destroyed us. He completely separated us from our power. He got to be destroyed for that. And since we're on that subject, give me Obadiah. Give me Obadiah 1. That's Gabe, by the way. Gabriel. Brother can get his name soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sister Natasha in the chat. I see you, sis. Ray J, where you at from in Spring? I'm in Spring too.
Obadiah 1, sir.
RJ, I'm sorry. Slacking. Obadiah 1 and what's started 8?
Hey, Ray J.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 8. Shall I
Slacking.
not
Start at verse 1 first.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom.
Concerning who?
Edom.
Come on. Obadiah, look, Obadiah is
We
one
have
of the
heard a
smallest.
rumor.
If I could, Obadiah is one of the smallest books in the Bible. And it's only about what the Lord is going to do to Edomites when Christ returns. That's all it's about. You ever read the book of Obadiah before coming to the truth? I've never even looked into it. They don't talk about this in church. They don't want the oppressors to pay for the crimes that they've done because why? They're comfortable. Those big head leaders, they're comfortable in their seats. So they ain't trying to change their position, man. You understand? Drop down to verse, give me verse 8.
This is verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
He's going to
And
destroy the
understand,
wise men out of Esau, man. The knowledge that this world spews forth, the Lord is going to destroy that when our King returns. Keep going.
and understanding out the mount of Esau. Verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed.
Right. Come on.
To the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Everyone at the Mount of Esau are going to be cut off by slaughter. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is the Lord going to do that? Why? He's the one who sent them. You understand? He's the one that sicked them on us. Keep going.
Verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
For what?
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, the Lord is coming back to fight for us. He's coming back to fight for us for the crimes that our oppressor is doing to us right now. Come on.
Shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Shall be what?
Cut off forever.
Forever is a long time. I don't know if they can shake back from forever. You know what I'm saying? Jump down to verse 18.
Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
Man, you black and brown people, we're going to come together like tag team champions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all old enough to know when Macho Man and Hulk Hogan became tag team champions, the world was set on fire. We ain't know how that. You know what I'm saying? You black and brown people gonna start loving each other so much, we gonna fight for each other. Come on.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
For what?
And the house of Esau for stubble.
We gonna be on fire and they gonna be stubble. They go Raul, we tag team champions of the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming off the top rope.
Oh yeah.
And they shall kindle in them. And devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
That's right.
For the Lord has spoken it.
We're gonna put them out the way. Ron, if you could look up Judah and Israel was oppressed together. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
So like sir, would this Zechariah 1 and 15 also go with that, where it says, I'm very displeased with the heathen? This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 1, and very sore displeased with the heathen, that they are at ease. For I was a little displeased, and they helped.
Yeah.
Is that about Esau forwarding the affliction on his brother Jacob's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Read the next verse.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. The house shall be built in it, saith the Lord of hosts, and a line shall be straight.
I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies, man. The Lord hear us crying out to him. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to come and fight for us against these nations that has utterly destroyed us. You know what I'm saying? And we are, let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. Ron, you got that for me?
Go
ahead, Ron.
You ready for it, sir?
Huh?
You ready for it right now, sir?
Go ahead. The water.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 33.
Mm-hmm.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
The children of who?
And the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Like a lot of you Negroes out there saying that our Hispanic brothers don't fit these curses or they're not a part of Israel is a lie. History proves it's more history to prove that they're Israel than it is for niggas, for black people. You know what I'm saying? When we were getting lynched, they had a Mexican brother getting lynched right next to you. You know what I'm saying? The Alamo itself is proof to show that Mexicans were fighting to free black people from slavery. That's a historical fact. Slave ships. Let's get to it because I don't want to jump the gun. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68. The water for that scripture, Ron. I appreciate you.
That's what, sir.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy thee.
That's right. Read it one more time from the tippy top.
Con out of one con. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 60. Shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
By what?
With ships.
Take out the word Egypt, because the word Egypt is really Mizraim, but the Egypt means slavery. So take out Egypt and put slavery there for me.
Con out of one con. And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
What?
With ships.
Now, in out of all history, what people were put on slave ships?
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, sir.
That's correct. You know what I'm saying? An unlearned Christian will say only black people, but Chris Columbus took Hispanics and Native Americans on slave ships 200 years before we got on them, going back and forth. It was such big business that they kept sending ships to America to come and take our people over there for slavery. Gabe, you right. 3 and 5, you can't use that. That Joel 3 and 5. Good job, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every curse that niggas went through, our Hispanic brothers, Native American brothers went through it too. And I say it's way more history to prove who they are than it is us. But you believe in your heart that a Negro is an Israelite with no proof. You know what I'm saying? They have the biblical proof and they got historical proof. All right. Read that verse again, Salaki.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
You won't see what again? We won't see our homeland. You ask a brother where he come from, each brother give you 10 different places. You know what I'm saying? You ask a 10 tribe where they come from, they're going to tell you, you know what I'm saying, Mexico, Guatemala, you know what I'm saying, Cuba. They won't tell you they come from the land of Israel. Keep going.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And what?
And no man shall buy thee.
No man shall buy you. It's old Quaker English for no man shall save you. Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, new Black Panthers, old Black Panthers, new Black Lions. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is trying their best to save us, but they can't. Why? Because what we're going through is because the Lord put it on us. We broke their contract, so we got to pay. You understand? That's just how I go. If we didn't want this life, we should never sign that paper. But everybody want to rule the world. We saw, yeah, let's sign it. We'll do it. But we just don't want to do right. We think the culture that America had, you know what I'm saying? We think the culture, I get tired of seeing niggas walk around in karate outfits. We think the culture that the Asian people have is better than what the Lord gave us. You understand? I love Goku. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching Dragon Ball Z for a long time, but I'm not going to put that above my God.
Right.
You understand? Where we at? Okay, so what we're going to do is I got a few books that I want to present just to show who our people are and the hell that they've been in too, because they didn't keep these laws, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? This book is called Black Indians. You want to see that? Black Indians by William Loren Katz. It says it began with Columbus on page 27. On his first day, October 12, 1492, the explorer wrote in his diary, "I took some of the natives by force." He later found the original inhabitants to be tractable, peaceable, and concluded, "There is not in the world a better nation." His response as a European was to say that Indians must be made to work and adopt our ways. You can't tell them that's not a goddamn devil.
Right.
You can say that this is the greatest people I ever met in my life. I gotta enslave these niggas. You know what I'm saying? The same slavery our brothers, our 10 tribe brothers went through, we did as well. You know what I'm saying? It says also that Christopher Columbus, whose unique seamanship and courage had opened the Americas to European penetration, also began the transatlantic slave trade. He started by shipping 10 chained Arawak men and women to Seville, Spain. I'm gonna jump down. When he loaded 1,100 Taino men and women aboard 4 Spanish ships, the crowding and the storming Atlantic crossing took a fearful toll. Only 300 survived. But Columbus and Spain had decided to continue the profitable slave trade from the Americas. It was big money. You know what I'm saying? They put our brothers on those ships as well. And for us Negroes, even today, there are sharks still swimming that area where those slave trades went through to this day. And that was over 500 years ago. You understand? The curses are upon all Israel. You understand? Like we so separate, and we get that separation from our oppressor. Let me hit that one time. I'm in the same book. Same book. Now I'm on page 13. It says, to prevent Africans and Native Americans from uniting, Europeans played skillfully on racial differences and ethnic rivalries. They kept the pot of animosity boiling. Whites turned Indians into slave hunters and slave owners, and Africans into Indian fighters. Light-skinned Africans were pitted against dark-skinned, free against enslaved, black Indians against pure Africans or pure Indians. Man, look, the hell we live in is orchestrated. There's an engine behind it to keep us lost, to keep us docile, to keep us loving our enemies, to keep us loving those damn devils. That's right, Gabe. You understand? The history, look, you come in I.S.U.P.K, you're gonna be given this history. This ain't no, we ain't charging for this, man. We want you to come back to your culture. We want to rule the world. I don't want to be a big nigga in a neighborhood, a big homie. I want a crown put on my head.
That's
I
right.
want to rule the earth. You understand? Give me second Esdras, Ron.
So, like, if I may, sir, I got that map that you was talking about, the slave trade map with those sharks still.
If you could, probably, yeah, let's see it.
I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh, that's their background kind of. But that route right here, come up through there. That
Yeah.
route right there. That's the sharks still swim there right there.
To this day. You understand? Looking for dark meat. Salaki. You understand? To this day. And y'all be upset when we say that they the oppressor the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor is the devil. Y'all be mad at that, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And his deceptive ways is embedded in our brains to where we can't overcome it. Only way we can overcome it is the truth. It's between these four walls in the I.S.U.P.K. Commander Junior Hunter was in a basement with him and 3 or 4 brothers in the early 90s, holding his troop down until a nigga like me in 2026 can get online and call the oppressor the devil the Bible speaks of. Get that brother a hand, you know what I'm saying? I call the oppressor the devil as much as I can. He deserves that title. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where we at.
You say second Esdras, sir?
Second Esdras, yes, sir. 13.
13.
13 and 40. So this next book is called The 10 Tribes of Israel, written by Barbara Ann Simon. I'll read this right quick, Ron, then I'll let you go. The entire of Garcia's third book of the origin of the Indians treats accordingly of the likeness in which their laws, their customs, their moral qualities and habits, their ceremonies, sacrifices, inclination to idolatry, and even in their early history, the two nations bore to each other. In the first chapter, he criticizes the passage of the apocryphal book of Esdras, which induced the Jews themselves to think that they had colonized America. You know what I'm saying? His brother is saying that second Esdras proves that the Jews are the native Indians. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Warren, read that for me.
Khan, this is second Esdras.
Hold on, before you go.
Out of the apocrypha.
Pop, give me Aseret in the Jewish Encyclopedia. Go ahead, Ron.
Come. This is Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of O.C. the king,
Right.
whom Salmanasar, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters. And so came they into another land.
Mm-hmm.
One second, give me 1 second.
That's your thing.
Came to another land. Verse 41. But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen
Right.
and go forth into a further country, where never mankind dwelt.
Look, they took counsel among themselves. They all came together. Look at me. Look, we've been being evil for so long. Let's finally go serve the Lord, and we'll go way over here so nobody won't bother us. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do that. Go ahead, Doc.
Come. Verse 42. That they might keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
Did they make what?
That they might keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
Now, of course, in hindsight, we looking back now, we know that they didn't do that, and that's why the Lord had to send Christopher Columbus, because those people sinned. Come on.
Come. Verse 44. 43. And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river. Verse 44. For the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over.
That's right. Come on.
Verse 45.
Hold on. It's like if you get, I'm going to insert this right quick. So our very own Captain Cottazar has 3 or 4 books out now, but this book is called Son of Jacob, right? And he says on page 12, some old men of Yucatan say that they have heard from their ancestors that this country was peopled by a certain race who came from the east, whom God delivered by opening for them 12 roads through the sea. If this is true, all the inhabitants of the Indies must be of Jewish descent. They're telling you what their forefathers told them is what Second Ezra is telling you. Come on.
Come. Verse 45. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
Right.
And the same region is called Azareth.
Called what?
Azareth.
You got that definition out?
Come
on with it.
This is Arsarith from the Jewish Encyclopedia. The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses until the time of restoration, according to Ezra's, 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 45. Columbus identified America with this land.
Columbus did what?
Identified America with this land.
Columbus identified America with this land. Let me tell you a secret. Columbus wasn't looking for India. Columbus was looking for God's chosen people. He had read 2nd Ezra. He knew exactly where our people were. And he followed that same path and went and enslaved them. That's the real goal that he was looking for. That's what he was looking for. He was looking to enslave God's chosen people, man. And tell y'all something. Throughout history, every great empire has had us as the foundation, building it. It's no different than America. Rome, Egypt, Greek, whatever you name, God's chosen people were the engine behind it. We were the slaves that, look, can't nobody outwork a Mexican. Think about having a Mexican in Egypt and they're on top of them pyramids. You know what I'm saying? Working hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Building Rome overnight. The Mexicans build, man, look. The Sphinx.
Right.
2 days, Mexicans had that up and running. You know what I'm saying? Because we build empires. We rather build the empire than run it. You understand? Hold on a second, pull this book out. This book is called The Great Chiefs, man. You know what I'm saying? I bought this book for like 3 cents. The Native Indians. Look at them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Had them boys on them ships. He had those navigators because when you go to a people you don't want to seem so hostile, there's always a coon willing to sell his people out.
Right.
Always willing. Picture of
Or you
Native
might.
Indians, right? What y'all see right there?
I see the shield of the Dawada.
That's a shield today, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
And the menorah.
Yeah. Because why? That's their culture, man. And these books you can find online, Amazon, or contact Captain Captain directly, man. These are gems to have. This last book, sis, is called The Great Chiefs. The Great Chiefs. And the author is Lifetime Books. Lifetime Books. You know, just hit me up. I'll make sure you get that information. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Jude in here, so I had somebody mad at me. One second. So we got our 10 tribes down, right? So this book here is called Babylon from Timbuktu. This is a Israelite starter pack. This book goes directly in your starter pack. You know what I'm saying? Page 84, it reads, in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves, man. You understand? Our oppressor knows this history. They know exactly who we are. Page 90. So this is what happened when we got into Africa, for those of us who escaped. The black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes. They carried their culture, history, laws, and written records with them. We carried our culture with us because we knew who we were. At this time, we weren't stripped of our knowledge, of our history. This assured them a constant precedent for the development of a higher social organization. Because of the stability of the black Jewish culture, the Jews were not absorbed into the autonomous population. In fact, the Jews absorbed some of the native tribes. It meaning we didn't, because of our own culture, we didn't go deal with them Africans. We didn't eat bush meat. We didn't put doodle on our faces and let cows piss on us. That was beneath us. Because why? Our culture was greater than theirs. All right. The Jews made use of every opportunity. They were industrious and skillful people. In the Jewish Ghanaian states were found kings, princes, governors, generals, secretaries, treasurers, revenue agents, judges, architects, engineers, doctors, historians, language. Look, forget about it. We had everything we needed to run in economic nation of people. To be economically on top of everybody, we had everything in place. Why? Because our culture provided that for us. Most importantly, brotherhood. You understand? Give me Second Chronicles 7:14. And Rum, you hold Revelation 12 and 14 for me. Now we know how we got into this situation, but how do we get out? How do we get out? We get out by what? Following our culture, following our laws. Pop, before you go there, give me Matthew 15 and 24 first.
Con, I don't want to
Ron,
come.
before you go there, give me Matthew 1 and 18, 1 and 21.
And Salakia, sir, you said First Chronicles 3 and 14?
7 and 14, but before that, give me Matthew 15 and 24.
This is the book of Matthew,
Mm-hmm.
chapter 15.
Hold on, I go. Come on, Ron. Come on, what you got? Matthew 1 and 21? Read that first. Salaki, Pop.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 21.
Uh-huh.
And she shall bring forth a son,
Mm-hmm.
and thou shalt call his name Yahushua,
Right?
for he shall save his people from their sins.
You just say
Save
who?
his people
Uh-huh.
from their sins.
For some reason, when we're reading this about Christ, the world thinks his people means everybody. But if Jackie Chan was saying this, they shall send Jackie Chan, and he shall save his people. Who is his people? Who is? That used to be Krillin. Yeah, Vegeta and them. That's his people that he's going to save. But when a black man says it, for some reason, he got to be saving everybody. Christ only died for one nation of people. You know what I'm saying? To bring us back from those curses that our power put us on, it's going to take, Christ died to release us from that. Give me Matthew 15, 24.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, and verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right. Christ out of his own mouth says he's not sent to nobody else but to you niggers, spics, and what they call red faces. You know what I'm saying? The very people who the earth hates, the Lord sent his son to die for us. The very, everybody on earth, they want your position. They want it. But all you got to do is do right. Give me that Revelations 12 and 14. No, you got 2 Chronicles first? Give me 2 Chronicles 7 and 14.
First or second, sir?
2 Chronicles. Let's do second.
It's the book of 2 Chronicles. Chapter 7 and verse 14.
Mm-hmm. Here's how we shake back from the hell that we're in. This is what we do. Come on.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves.
Do what?
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven. I will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
That's what the Most High going to do for us. He's going to heal us if we follow his culture. We pick these laws back up. You know what I'm saying? And with these laws going to come so much. Man, first it's going to be loving each other. That's the first thing that's going to happen when these laws transform us from wicked individuals to righteous Israelites. We're going to learn to love each other. We're going to learn to prefer one another. You understand? Because that's our culture. Our culture is us. Our culture places us as first-class citizens. And the only people that you love in that class is your own. Everybody else understand it but us. Go ahead, Ron. What you got?
You want 12 and 14 or 14 and 12?
14 and 12, Salak. And after that, give me that second entrance.
Come. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahushua.
Say it again.
Come. Verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahweh.
For those that don't know, the only people that can be saints are so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The only people who can be a saint. You know what I'm saying? And this is our patience. This is what we're patiently waiting for to do what? Keep running? Keep reading, run? Read it again.
Here is the patience of the saints.
Mm-hmm.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahweh.
Yeah, right. We got to keep the commandment, keep the law, and do what? Have faith in who?
Yahweh.
You got to have faith in your king, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get right. We turn back and we keep the law, we keep the culture, and we serve our king, as we were taught here in the I.S.U.P.K. There's no white people in here. There's no Africans. No matter how much money they bring, they cannot get in here because why? This place is for you. This culture is for you. You know what I'm saying? You come here, you're gonna learn how to. You're gonna start to learn how to love yourself. Outside these walls, you love everybody else, and you put yourself last. But you come in here, we're gonna make you a star. We're gonna make you a star for this truth, and you're gonna go out and you're gonna grab brothers and sisters and bring them back, and they're gonna become stars for this truth. You understand? All right, give me 2nd Esdras, and we're gonna call it a day. 2nd Esdras, chapter 2. Start at verse 38.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, verse 38.
Mm-hmm.
Arise up and stand. Behold the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
39.
Arise up and stand, Israel. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Which are departed from the shadow of the world and have received glorious garments of the Lord.
They've departed from the lies and the false livelihood, the culture that's been pushed upon us. They've fallen away from it. Come on.
Verse 40. Take thy number, O Zion,
Mm-hmm.
and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord.
Right. Those clothes in white, they've kept the culture. Come on.
The number of thy children, whom thou longest for, is fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed.
Right. The Lord chose us from the beginning, man. And now he's calling us home. Come on.
Verse 42. I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number. And they all praised the Lord with songs.
Esdras saw blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, all unified, serving the Lord, praising him with songs. Come on.
And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature.
In the midst of it again?
And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature.
Imagine this. You see a group of people you cannot even count, a large number of people. And in the midst of them, it's a man standing there with high stature. He's tall. Keep going.
Taller than all the rest.
He's what?
Taller than all the rest.
He's taller than everybody there. You got Shaq standing in the midst of people that you can't even count. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And upon every one of their heads, he set crowns.
And on every
was
one of their
more.
head, he put a crown on their head. That young man who was there, who's taller than everybody else, that's our King Yahawashi.
Right.
And for those who kept this truth, who fought hard for it, who pushed it, you know what I'm saying? Who taught this law, who raised their families into it, he's putting a crown on their head. Ain't this the reason why we're doing it?
Right.
Are we not doing this for a crown?
I'm
I'm doing it to rule. You know what I'm saying? I want to have my little section on the earth, and I'm ruling with my slaves. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. I'm gonna have a slave just to turn on the Xbox. Go press that. Go press that. Don't bring that PlayStation in here. Go press that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
Yeah, bro, he put them crowns on people's head. Everybody got crunk. Everybody got exalted. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? 45. He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing
Right.
and put on the immortal.
These are they who have shed themselves from the world, who have shooed away the evil that the world forced upon them. You understand? That brother that put that pork chop down. That sister say she stopped touching white men. You understand?
Right.
That's a hard thing to do in this world because this world pushes it. You know, there's an interracial couple commercial on TV every few episodes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're pushing it. I'm sick of seeing niggas with AIDS dancing like it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like they just be dancing, you know, having a good time at the club. This brother has AIDS. It's undetectable. When the white man is the devil, bro.
That's right.
You know, homosexuality is pushed and is pushed on your kids. Like these people with these crowns have shed themselves from those things, and they picked up the culture that the Lord gave them. Go ahead.
And have confessed the name of God.
Mm-hmm.
Now are they crowned and
Yeah,
received palms.
they put their work in a palm. You know what a palm is? You ever seen the old school like Roman TV show or movie, and those big old leaves they have, and they're fanning them? That means victory. You won. You succeeded. Mission complete. Come on.
46. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands?
And I say, who is that nigga over there?
All right.
Who is that boy right there? Putting them crowns on their head and giving them palms. Come on.
So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God,
It is
whom
who?
they have. It is the Son of God.
Now, just so I since we're on this point, it said this is the Son of God. It didn't say this is God. It didn't say Jesus was God. It says this is the Son of God. You
Right.
understand? Go ahead.
Whom they have confessed in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Boy, Israel say shit, man. I had to commend them, boy. I had to clap for them. Because nigga, the stuff they was being put through in that world and they stood stiffly for the Lord, they deserve my applause.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They deserve adoration. I mean, we gotta have a parade for them right now. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 48. Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy God thou hast seen.
And that's what we do when I.S.P.K. We tell you all the wonders of what's gonna happen when our King returns. You understand? All right. And with that, we're gonna end the class. But I want to give a big shout out to my sister Natasha in the building. Both Natasha, Salakia, you know what I'm saying? My boy Gabe. Kind of wild. My sister, you know what I'm saying? My girl right there. Appreciate y'all. Princess, OTM. CC. Shalom, sis. RJMM. In Spring, holla at me. I'm in Spring too. The school ain't too far. I can get you there. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm going to turn the class over to Priest and Officer. You got it with you, Ron?
La, I don't, sir.
No sweat. And with that, Passover. Pay your Passover fee. Passover will be here in Houston. It's going to be amazing. We got a Passover week. That week of Passover, we got so many events. I mean, it's going to be full of brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shalom, Kawal. Brotherhood and sisterhood. And we're going to have a good time as a family. The Passover is our family reunion. Pay your Passover fee. It should have been in already. You know what I'm saying? The general has to pay for stuff. If the money don't come out the air, it just disappeared on, you know what I'm saying? It don't appear in his hand. You need all that. And with that, Amidium, hey, the water, Gabe. You want to give a curse salute to the brothers and the Israel. Amidium. Amidium Shabbat. Amidium. Barak.
Yahweh.
How about Shem Yahushua Barakatah?
Saw. You got some time? Saw. You want to turn to the sisters? Give a curse salute to the sisters, men of Israel. Pure working adult, sis. CC, pure working adult. If you got a job, pay that. This is how we take care of people during the year. You know what I'm saying? That too. It ain't. Look, get them taxes coming in. Y'all can get our third car. You know what I'm saying? Get something to the Lord. Men of Israel. Amam Shabbat. Amajim. Barak. Yahweh Shema.
Yahweh Shema Barakatah Shem Yahushua.
You got some time? Most High in Christ. Who is it? And with that, Shalom, Lord Christ. Bob, I appreciate y'all. With that, Shalom, Lord Christ, y'all.
Shalom, Lord Christ.